Guys, so if you guys want to stop looking at Ice Spice, you guys come home from a long day, you guys get, you're just tired, you like come home, you guys looking, scrolling on Instagram and social media, and you see on Thirst Trap by Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj, and you're like, oh, bro, fuck, what a little shit. Like, you guys getting all tempted, and like, bro, you guys gotta stop that shit right now, right? I'm gonna teach you guys how to stop that shit right now in 4 steps, okay? 4 or 5 steps. Let me go ahead and think. I think 4 steps. But anyways, guys, the first thing that you guys need to do in order to stop looking at Ice Spice on your phone or on your devices is, number one, you need to control your mind. You need to reprogram your mindset and discipline yourself. The reason for this is because the only person who's gonna stop you from looking at Ice Spice and getting tempted is yourself, right? I cannot give you guys one blueprint. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like, what do you guys want me to tell you guys? Like, oh, go on your phone, delete Instagram, and put your phone in the cabinet and lock it away. No, right? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, the only thing that you guys got to do is reprogram your mindset and develop discipline. How can you develop discipline? Every day in your life, you got to force yourself to do things that you don't want to do, even if it's the most basic tasks. You wake up in the morning, when your alarm goes off at 5 in the morning, get the hell out of bed. Don't be snoozing your alarm. Force yourself. Force yourself, discipline yourself to jump out of bed, do your morning routine, get to wherever you gotta be, come home, and then keep up the discipline. Do your laundry right away, drink water right away, do your workout right away. If you want to push yourself even more, like what I do, work another job, work 3 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Force yourself to go to the gym, force yourself to eat healthy, force yourself to go to church, force yourself to pray. Force yourself to do this and do that, right? So you guys got to go ahead and just force yourself. When you force yourself every day, you build up that momentum, you build up that discipline. And then when it comes to stuff like looking at Ice Spice on your phone, you can easily tell yourself, be like, nope, I'm not going to be tempted by this today, and I'm going to shut off my phone and put it in the corner right over here, and I'm going to focus on productive things. So every day in your life, you need to go ahead and build your discipline. Discipline is key. Controlling your mind is key, and reprogramming your mindset is key. A lot of people nowadays, they don't know how to control their own mind. God gave you one body. God gave you your own brain. You can make your own decisions, right? Learn how to control it. A lot of you people nowadays, you guys are weak-minded. You guys don't know how to force yourself to do things. You don't know how to force yourself to stop looking at Ice Spice. You don't know how to force yourself to fucking start running and working on your business, right? Force yourself. Life is like that, right? You got to force yourself. So that's the first number one thing that you guys got to do in order to stop looking at Ice Spice and wanking off. Reprogram your mindset. So another thing that you guys got to do, number two, right, is unfollow all these girls on social media. Why are you guys following all these girls? Like, what's the purpose of it? You guys like look at her and then you guys like get ready and you're like, oh, bro, look at Ice Spice shaking that shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys gotta unfollow all these girls right now. When you're trying to drink, when you're trying to stop drinking, when you're trying to stop smoking, what you guys gotta do, right? You don't go to the store and buy alcohol. You throw away the alcohol. You throw away the vape. You throw away all the cigarettes. So what you guys got to do, right? If you're trying to stop, like, looking at Ice Spice, you got to unfollow all these girls on social media. I guarantee you guys, if I was to go on one of your guys' accounts, I look on your YouTube, I look on your Instagram, your TikToks, your Facebook, your MySpace, you guys are all following girls, right? You're following Summer Rae. You guys following Alyssa Violet. Oh, new, eh? You guys following Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj and Kylie Jenner. You guys following SZA. Like, bro, you guys gotta unfollow all these girls. They're all posting thirst traps. They're all posting this and that, right? And not only these celebrities, I know you guys, right? You guys get tempted by your co-workers or your classmates or your teachers or your coaches, right? You guys follow this cute girl from your job, and then maybe, you're shy. You think, you have a crush on her, but you don't like talk to her in person. So you're out there stalking her Instagram. You're like, oh, bro, who's this girl? And then maybe one day, right, she posts one, she's at the beach, she's posting one bikini picture. And then you're like, and then you screenshotting them and you say, you guys stupid, eh? You guys think I don't know this shit, bro? You fucking weird kids. You guys gotta stop this shit, bro. Nah, but in all seriousness, guys, go ahead, right? Unfollow all these social media girls. And if you're getting tempted by your coworker, it goes back to square one. Maybe don't unfollow them because, people nowadays, this generation, they're like, oh my gosh, he unfollowed me. That means he doesn't like me anymore. Oh my God. Like they're acting all weird, right? They're acting all stupid. So if you like avoid that kind of drama, I would recommend go back to square number one. Discipline yourself, right? If you see your coworker, the cute coworker, she's in a bikini, she's showing off, her pictures and shit like that, don't click on her story. Keep scrolling. close your app. I don't know, fucking delete your account. I don't know what you guys gotta do, but make sure that you guys are avoiding that at all costs, okay? Let me show you guys real quick. This is my boy's phone, and then look what I found in his phone, guys. Look what I found on his phone. He looking up Ice Spice Sexy. Fucking dumb, man, this guy. He looking up Ice Spice Sexy, bro. I found his phone. This is my boy's old phone, and he out there, he looking up Ice Spice Sexy. Like, look at this, guys. He looking at this picture on Reddit. You see what I'm saying, guys? If I was to go on your guys' account right now, you guys will be, if I go on even Safari or Reddit, you guys gonna be looking up all kinds of weird stuff. So you guys gotta stop this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. Anyways, guys, another thing that you guys can do, number 3, is going ahead and always be occupied in your everyday life, okay? When you're occupied, you're always going to be focusing on productive things, and you're not going to have time to go ahead and get distracted. So what I would recommend for you guys to do is, if you guys are not going to college, if you guys are not in high school, maybe you're like my age, like 21, 22, a little bit younger, a little bit older. But if you're like me, where you're out of high school, you're not going to college, you're trying to focus on entrepreneurship and business, I would recommend you guys to just wake up in the morning, practice gratitude, pray to God, do your morning routine, take care of yourself, and then from there, I would work multiple jobs, work multiple 9-to-5 jobs. In the morning, I would recommend working a physical labor job, because when you have a physical labor job, you build up your body, you build up your mind, you build up your soul. A lot of people nowadays, they never done any physical sports, and that's kind of shameful, guys. You know what I'm saying? Our generation, nobody did combat sports, nobody played football, nobody did running and swimming, nobody went to the gym. I don't know, bro. Is that common nowadays? Like, I talk to people I used to work at. I said, bro, what kind of sport did you play when you grew up? And they're like, oh, I never played sports. I just played video games. I said, fucking stupid fuck. You guys, that's no wonder you guys out of shape. You guys fucking lazy at work. Because you guys not building up your body with your, stronger body. You work your body, you build up more mental resilience, you build up your soul, you build up your work ethic, you build up your discipline. So that's why I recommend physical labor jobs. You got to build up your body, because it builds up more components in your life. So you're stacking up money, you're stacking up your body, your skills, your experiences in life, your skill sets. And then your second job should be a communication job, right? A customer service job. The reason for this, like I said, is working on your communication skills. A lot of people nowadays, they don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to speak. They don't know how to speak without using slang. They don't know how to articulate their words and their thoughts. So build up your communication skills and practice your stoicism at these jobs, because you can run into a lot of dipshits at your job. So make sure that you guys are working all these jobs. When you come home, you guys can do side hustles. Maybe do DoorDash. Maybe work on your YouTube, your business. Maybe go ahead and work on your reselling business. Maybe go ahead and, I don't know, right? Go to the gym after. Go do a sport, right? Go to church after. Go to the acupuncture. Spend quality time with your girl, your friends, your family, right? Come home, learn a new skill. Pick up a new hobby that's beneficial. Maybe you can do hunting or fishing or survival camping, right? I don't know. Learn car maintenance, car mechanics. Do this and do that. Go for a swim. By the time that you come home, right, after you focus on your business, do this and do that, you're going to be so tired. You're not going to be distracted. When you pick up your phone, you're going to look on Instagram. You're probably going to be tired already by the time you open up your phone. You can be like, you know what? I got to go to bed. I got an early morning tomorrow. I got to get more shit done, right? So when you're always occupied, you're not going to be distracted by the small little things in life, because you're so focused on achieving what you got to get done. You know what I'm saying? You got to go work. You got to go focus on your business. You got to run. You got to go to the gym. You got to spend time with your girl. You got to travel here. You got to travel there. You got to learn this new skill set. So when you're so occupied, you're so busy, you're not going to have time to go ahead and get distracted by Ice Spice. It's the most easiest thing to do. Always be occupied, right? When I was always like, let's say a couple years ago when I was in high school, like 5 years ago, when I was like, I was just like, getting all angry and frustrated. What I used to do is I used to just get occupied. I would go train more for my football. I would run more. I would go to the gym more. I'll be going ahead and focusing on my school grades. I'll be working more on my landscaping job. It was always to keep me occupied. It wasn't running from the problem, but while I was trying to heal from whatever I was going through, I was still occupied and being productive, and I was still getting shit done. So when you're always occupied, it helps you take your mind off of things, but you're always doing something that will level yourself up. So you're never wasting time, okay? If you're out here playing video games, scrolling on Instagram, you're not doing shit. You're not doing anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you're always going to be distracted. You're going to pick up the phone. You're not tired. You're not productive. And say, you know what? I like go look at Ice Spice today. What a lotion. Okay, guys. And number 4 is punish yourself in a good way. If you find yourself relapsing, if you find yourself getting tempted, what I would recommend to do is find punishments for yourself, but not bad punishments. Don't hurt yourself, but punish yourself in a good way. For example, if I was to relapse and get tempted again, I would go ahead and force myself to run extra. I would force myself to stay in the gym for an extra hour. I would force myself to go ahead and maybe I can't play video games and stream tonight. I would force myself to make extra YouTube videos. I would force myself to go ahead and work extra hours at my 9 to 5 job. I would stay extra and force myself. I'll punish myself. So what you're trying to do is you're taking accountability and responsibility for your actions. When you know that there's punishments and consequences, you're not going to want to do it again, okay? People are not going to rob stores because they know, of course, it's not the right thing to do. God is always watching, but there's consequences. You might get hurt, you might get shot, you might get beat up, you might go to jail, you might be arrested for 10 years. You know, you're affecting yourself and everybody. So what stops people from doing certain things in life is they know there's consequences and punishment. So you as yourself, right? Discipline. Number one, if you fail, consequence yourself, discipline yourself, punish yourself in a good way now. All right. Don't be don't be doing bad stuff, but punish yourself, right? Go and, you know, force yourself to stay up extra to work on an extra YouTube video. Force yourself to do your homework that's due next week. Force yourself to do it. Force yourself to go in extra for your training because, you know, you fucked up. Punishment, right? When I was playing sports, like I was playing football senior year, and every time, right, we had dress code in school. We had IDs. I was in a private school, but we had IDs. We had this and that. You know, my coach would always tell us if we were to, you know, get detention, you know, code of conduct, or we was caught smoking or vaping or doing stupid shit, what we would do is we would have to run extra. We would have to do more. We'd have to go to the gym more. We would do full pads, right? We would do more drills. We get fucking destroyed at practice, right? It was scary punishment, but it was good punishment. It made us stronger. It made us more disciplined. It made us more, you know, okay, shit. You know, life has consequences. Don't fuck up. Right? So you're punishing yourself in a good way. So that's what you guys should treat this, right? I know this is just a little, you know, like, it's not like a major thing, not like you know, you're gonna get in trouble or like go to jail for doing this, but it's all about, you know, controlling yourself. And if you don't know how to control yourself in life, you're not gonna get what you want. All right? If you're out here, you don't know how to control yourself because you like vape, you like hang out with the wrong crowd, you're never gonna be successful in life. You gotta go ahead and control yourself. And it starts with the most basic things like this activity that you guys are doing, right? Once you guys master this kind of things, you guys are gonna be mastering all kinds of stuff, right?